Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel for another Patriot Studio figure review. 1/12 scale. This is the Red Beret Instructor, otherwise known as Jack Krauser from Resident Evil 4. Drop a like on this video for me, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and follow me on Instagram at DeanKnight333. Enjoy the review. Nice artwork on the box. And previously reviewed on the channel, we have Leon Kennedy from Resident Evil 4. And you can even see Krauser up there on the artwork, so I'm looking forward to having some close quarter combat poses between these two, both wielding their knives. It's going to be really fun to do. One place you can definitely find the Patriot Studios figures is crabfigure.com, and they have all kinds of stuff on here, but they definitely have the Patriot Studios stuff. In the back of the box we have a shot from the cutscene from Resident Evil 4. Alright, so first thing we see is Jack himself with some spare hands, and then there'll be another layer of goodies underneath him. He's protected nicely. There's your next layer, bow and arrows, the beret, some weapons, very nice. So straight out of the box, and just stood him there, and I'm always impressed with the level of realism for a 1/12 scale figure the Patriot Studio managed to get here. It's an amazing looking head sculpt and the paintwork. Get a much closer look at that soon. Stands up no problem. I'm going to gear him up, and I'm going to get Leon Kennedy out here as well. Alright, we got Krauser on the rotating base, and we're just going to take a look at the details on the outfit, the proportions of the body, and the likeness. The beret is easy to get on there, it fits perfectly. You just push it down, no problems there. Put the knife in the sheath there, and that's all there was to it really. I switched out the hands to the fists. That was really easy to do. Don't have to warm anything up. With the detail on the forearms. You see the muscles coming through the top. The weathering on his armor here. Another very impressive 1/12 scale figure here from Resident Evil 4. And they've been doing various characters from the Resident Evil series. I think this is possibly the 11th figure I've seen from them. Not all of them were Resident Evil. A few were Joaquin Phoenix Joker 1/12 scale figures, and they were super impressive. Check out the review for those. If you type in to YouTube DeanKnight333 Patriot Studios, everything's going to come up in a row. You make it easy to find. I might make a little playlist for the channel now that there's quite a few Patriot Studio reviews up on here. See the scar on his face. Get the light hitting his eyes there. Yeah, this is super impressive for this scale. It's the same kind of quality you see on a 1/6 scale figure, but just smaller. I mean, look at that. It looks like they nailed it, to me. You can let me know in the comments what you think. Do have a double bend in the elbow. Just really digging the muscle tone, man. The forearms look amazing. Appreciating the work that Jack's putting in, you know. Ain't easy looking this good at his age. Anyway, double bend in the elbow, we're all good. It does expose the joint there quite obviously, but maybe you can pull the sleeves down a little bit, but you got double bend. It's going to be handy for the close quarter combat poses. Even the back, you can see it even with the backpack in the way. The back looks ripped. He's shredded. Check out the scars on his face. That one on the left of his face, starting at his chin, going all the way past his brow, all the way up his face. That's brutal. You got the slick back silver hair, a mean expression, a stern look. They've captured that well. He's got the 5 o'clock shadow. I'll show you a close up with the beret on as well. Let's see the side profile. And they've even got the shape of his nose just right at the top of the bridge. Get a close up with the beret on. I mean, look at the level of realism Patriot Studio are able to pack into a 1/12 scale figure. This would put some 1/6 scale figures to shame. The level of realism of the sculpt and the paintwork, the depth to the skin, the detail of the scars, the eyes are always so good. It's clearly, people who put their heart and soul into every one of these figures. It's been very evident from day one. It really does genuinely, from my heart, impress me, because I see so many 1/6 scale figures, nowhere near as many 1/12 scale, but quite a few. And genuinely, I think this is just incredible work for the scale. It really is incredible. The clothing, the weathering, the proportions, the posability, the muscle tone on the bodies they've used for this, the realism of the head sculpt, how easy it is to take the beret on and off. Damn good stuff. Articulation in the neck's amazing. You can really get them to look down all the way. And he looks up about that much. I don't think I have any 1/12 scale chairs, so I can't show you him sitting in a chair, but he can do it. At first I thought the legs wouldn't come forward enough because of his bulky muscles on his legs there. I didn't think he'd be able to get him in a sitting pose, but he can. So, yeah, that was the one thing I thought, right, he can't really sit down, but he can, so no worries there. It's just about moving around the material, working with the figure, crunch him in a little bit, that helps. Just show you from a slightly different angle, put a little bit more light in his eyes. I like the collar of the shirt he's wearing as well. Look how well done that is. That looks like a good sturdy collar. The whole shirt, you can tell by the look of the material, it looks really good quality. Look at the weathering all over this on the front. It's beautiful. And on the handle of the knife as well, there's weathering everywhere. Okay, and this is what I was excited to see. These two going at it, close quarter combat. Posability is not stopping me from doing anything I want to do, and they're balancing really well. And there's nothing to stress out outfit wise, so you can bend the elbows, bend the knees, twist the waist, do what you want to do, put it on the shelf, leave it like that for weeks, months, years if you want, and you should be just fine. I just pulled this one out of the hat pretty quickly, folks, just to show you what it looks like with them fighting. I'll do some more poses for you, but I'm sure you guys out there can come up with some amazing stuff for these two. Here's a little height comparison between these two. Nice detail on the bow, and these strings do have a nice spriggy effect to them. But great work on this. Probably not going to pose him with it because I can't be doing with the ag, but it looks great and I'm sure other people will. Beautiful bit of kit, deadly. Very nice little, well, it's not little, is it? It's quite a significant bit of bow right there. Lovely, very nicely done. Alright everybody, thank you for watching, and I'll give you my final thoughts and a score out of 10. I think he's another excellent figure from Patriot Studios. There's absolutely nothing to complain about here. If I was going to search for something to moan about, I would say it would be really cool to have had a second head sculpt with an angry expression, maybe some teeth showing for the fighting poses with Mr. Kennedy. They both look quite calm when they're fighting, so it would definitely be nice to, especially with this guy here, to get a second head sculpt with an angry expression. But I mean, that's just, you know, nitpicking. It's definitely essential if you're a Resident Evil fan and you got any of the other 1/12 scale figures from Patriot Studios. It's definitely worth picking up Jack here. They've done a really good job with him, so I give him like a 9 out of 10. It's an excellent figure. Alright, let me know what you think in the comments. Drop a like on it for me, help more people find the video by hitting the like button. Subscribe if you haven't done already, and make sure you check me out on Instagram at DeanKnight333 for all the pictures. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Take it easy. Bye bye.